So, welcome everyone to our July Meditation Healing Circle. And I was thinking about how long this has been going on for so many years. And it's just so cool that we can do it by Zoom now. And I really love it. And what it's done for me is, a lot of times, like I'll admit that I don't necessarily want to show up all the time. Like I think, oh, I'm tired. I'm what? But when I do, I just feel so good and I feel so great afterwards. Not that I don't want to see you all, but sometimes after you've had a long day, you think, oh, one more thing. But today I was so looking forward to it because as I was explaining before, I had, like sometimes when you have a student, a child, they have problems and issues and they kind of give you a run for your money. So I had one of those just before this, so I had to call in all my light. And I know that will help that child. And I just know that this light that we bring in is helping so much. I have a beautiful story of I guess it was a few weeks ago, but my husband was praying in the room next to where I was lying on the couch, and I didn't know he was there. And all of a sudden, I felt the most beautiful, peaceful energy coming into the house. And normally, when I feel like someone's sending me something, or if, the spiritual realms are sending, because maybe I need it, like I always feel it coming from above, and like I can just feel it coming from above and just coming into my whole body. But here, I was lying on the couch and it was coming from the right. And I thought, this is so strange. I've never felt anything like this before. And I looked up to see, like, where is this coming from? And I saw that it was coming, like I felt it. Like, like if there's a breeze, you can feel where a breeze is coming from. It was kind of like that. It kind of makes me want to cry just thinking about it. And it was that stream of energy coming from the right of me. And I looked, and there's like this room that's off of my family room, and it's known as the healing room, the playroom, and the music room because I store music in it. My grandchildren use it as a playroom when they're here, but I also use it as a healing room, and I know some of you have been in there. And there it was, coming from there. And I saw the door was closed, and I know that my husband goes in there to pray. And I always keep that door open because I like the air conditioner to go in there, but he had it closed. Can you imagine it was just coming through? And it was just this beautiful love and light and peace that was radiating from there. And I thought, boy, I strongly believe in prayer, but if I didn't, I sure would after that. So that's just what I'm thinking about, that when we meet, that we're just really, we're bringing that because that's what we're accessing. So thank you. Thank you for joining with this, because when we come together, then we can really make a difference. Not only for ourselves with healing, but we make a difference for our world. I was feeling pretty tired that night when he was praying, and I was so uplifted. I just felt so good afterwards. So can you imagine someone who's very angry and wants to harm others, and all of a sudden that person has the most beautiful stream of energy like just going into him? It's going to change him on some level, even if it's just that much. It doesn't matter. So let's call in the archangels as we set our sacred space and set our intentions for what we are asking for tonight. In the name of God, God of Israel, may Michael be on my right and on my left, Gabriel. Oriel before me, behind me Raphael, and on my head surrounding me Shekinah. Michael, Raphael, Orion, your fire, and Susanna, Gabriel. And let's just begin by taking some breaths in through our heart and out through our heart. Just saying that, and I am filled with that beautiful energy that I felt that day. So let your heart breathe for you. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in with your heart. Breathe out with your heart. And the heart is the portal for all. It's the portal, of course, to love. It's the portal to taking us to the higher realms. It's the portal to healing. It's the portal to inner peace. I have been hearing so much from people that they don't feel that inner peace. There is an anxiety or like thoughts that are just non-stopping. Going into our heart and accessing the healing love there will help to bring that all into balance. So in your heart now, decide what it is that you are asking for. And if you are releasing something, then decide what you would like to bring instead. So, for example, if you want to release anxiety, what would you like instead of that? Or if you would like to release and transmute ill health in your physical body, what would you like instead of that? And if you would like to release lack, limitation, what would you like to have instead of that? Abundance. And if you are in sorrow or grief, what would you like instead? And as we use the sacred words of ahava, love, which is of the heart, and the ah is the syllable, the universal syllable of the heart, let us bring all of our loved ones in. And I am stepping aside for it is Mother Earth, Gaia, who is going to be helping us with healing tonight. Beloveds, I am your mother, your Earth Mother, and I come in deep gratitude to thank you, for you are my children. For one who is a mother, you know the joy of birthing a child and the love that you have for a child, even though that child may sometimes be a little wayward. But each one of you on my earth, my land, is of love. For you are a part of me as I am a part of you. And we are here to feed each other. And what do I need my feed? Oh yes, I feed you with my fruits and my vegetables and my water. And you feed me by respecting, by loving, yes, by taking care with your plastics, by planting. And we stroke each other. For the bond between a mother and a child is such that it can never be taken away. The flame can never go out, even for the child who wishes to explore and leave, even for the adult child, for there is always that connection, and there is always a connection with us. And so I thank you for this connection, and I thank you that you are caring for me, and so I care for you. Now, each time that you have a thought, when you look outside, or if you are outside and you hear a bird sing, and you just take a moment and you hear the beauty, you appreciate the sound. What happens is you are radiating out love. And I do have my birds come to visit you, and you do notice that you might feel a little bit better when you hear them. That is because they are working with your chakras, your energy centers, and that is how it is meant to be. And know that every animal, every bird that flies, every fish that swims, even the crickets, have their own sound, and that sound is meant to bring you into balance. The same is true of the wind and the trees and the leaves rustling, for they are all filled with my love. That is why when you say, I love to be outside in nature, you feel so wonderful, because I am radiating out to you this love. And I do it through the sounds. I do it through the smells. I do it through the beautiful scents that come from the flowers, that come from the trees. And so today I bring you these healing energies so that you may be infused with them. And just as when you love me and it uplifts you, when I love you, it uplifts me, because that is the connection that we have. So each time when you are noticing and you appreciate, whether it is a kitten or the frog, or yes, even the snake, each one has its own purpose. And and it is to be in harmony and unity with Thee, so that we together may change the direction that our world, your world and mine, seems to be going. We are that powerful. So thank you, my daughters and my sons. Thank you, my children, for loving me as I love you. I can never say farewell, for you only need to feel the dirt beneath your feet, and you know that I am here. And we say thank you to Gaia for coming. And she is bringing a beautiful basket, and it is filled with white flowers, and it's made out of like the kind of wreaths that you would see at like an ancient festival. And it is in that basket that we each have our own special place. It reminds me of the kind of basket that maybe we saw in The Wizard of Oz with the hot air balloon. But it is large, and it has a space for each one of us. And overhead, she is putting a canopy of trees, of the leaves. They are kind of like crisscrossing, beautiful. So it feels that we're in a forest when we are in this special basket. And very interesting that it is being carried by a lion, and we are not scared of that lion at all, because he's protecting us and he's helping us. And he's taking us right now, like the way that, maybe a cat sometimes takes their baby kitten in the mouth. He's taking the top of the branches like that, like we are his babies. I don't know if male lions do that, but this one is. And he's going up the most beautiful marble white stairs. So we're being brought up now, like just going up the stairs one by one. And as we reach the top, there is a beautiful lake, or it's like a glacier below us. And this is sacred, a sacred place. It is surrounded by mountains. It's like in a valley. And we are brought there, and it looks and it feels like it would be ice, but it isn't really ice. It's just the most beautiful warm water that you can imagine. It's just the way that maybe some days if you see a lake that is just so still, or sometimes in the ocean, it's just so still and you see the reflection of the sun on it. And you wonder how it could be like that. It's like this beautiful mirror. That's what this is. And as we each get out, we are being embraced by this water. It is the healing water of Gaia. It is the water that comes from her very heart, from her very soul. It is the most pure water that you can find anywhere on earth. And it comes from underneath. There is a stream from underneath that is filling this, keeping this place, this lake filled. So just feel yourself now so that you are immersed in it, because it has healing properties. And now we are each being placed on, it looks like it's a rock, a flat rock, but it is just so comfortable, just lying there. And there is a beautiful being of healing sent by Raphael that is coming to each of us. We each have our own. And right now, with so much love, taking a scoop of water in a special kind of wooden bowl that has a spout to it, and taking this most precious water as it is just poured over our head. And even though we're lying down, it is somewhat magnetic, and it knows exactly where to go, right inside of our crown. And it is filling that up. And that magnetic water is now infusing itself in all parts of our body. And once again, a bowl of this water is being poured upon our crown, and is a magnetic, and it can go right where it is meant to go. And Mother Gaia is right there, and she is smiling as this goes through our crown and through our right forehead and left forehead, making a beautiful triangle facing up. As this beautiful magnetic water now goes into our shoulders and our heart area. Asad Gifurati Ferat, Asad Gifurati Ferat, Asad Gifurati Ferat. Netzakot Yasod, Netzakot Yasod, Netzakot Yasod. Going into our pelvic area, the right hip and the left hip. Malechut, Malechut, Malechut. Going down, down to the bottom of the lake, underneath it, then coming back up. And once again, this sacred water is now being poured upon our head again, but this time it is just being poured right down, like on our face, And it is like the most beautiful warm water. And so just let it now permeate everything there. It's permeating and cleansing all of the thoughts, all of the words, everything that we've heard that is not of love. It is going back through generations and it is cleansing it, for that is the power of this water of Gaia. So let it do so now. It is also going and cleansing the eyes, because the eyes have also seen much that we wish we hadn't. And we have seen throughout the eons of history that which is not of love. It is washing that away, washing away the dirt. And everything that we've heard, it is washing that away as well. Let it wash. Let it cleanse. Allow it and know that this is the most sacred water on earth. And know that as we do this to ourselves, that it is being done for all those we pray for, all those that we want healing for. And now, as Gaia smiles, the one that is with you is taking another scoop of this water and just pouring it right on your shoulders, on your neck, on your heart, your chest. It is going down your arms. It is permeating every part of your emotional body. It is cleansing all of those emotions that we wish we hadn't have had and that we're still carrying. Those that are deep within us that stay hidden until they're triggered. They are all being cleansed now. And it is going back through the eons of history to all of the anger, to all of the despair, to all of the hatred, cleansing it, taking away the darkness so the light may be found. And it is going to continue to work just like the sacred water is working in our mental body as well. And now it is going down as the one that is there to help you is taking that sacred water and pouring it over your solar plexus and your legs and your pelvic area, going down into the feet. It is working now in the physical, and it is cleansing all those times that the body was used to hurt another, and all the times that the body was hurt throughout the eons of history, all those times when dying was not gentle the way that it was meant to be. And in doing so, it is healing all of the physical ailments that are coming as a result of this. So let it permeate. And now you are being given that scoop, that wooden scoop that you can scoop up the water. And we are being shown different aspects of Gaia, of Mother Earth. You decide what you are pouring it on. Is it the animals? Is it the children? Is it just Earth herself? Is it the capitals in the world? The places where there is division and war? The places where there is hunger? This water can expand, and it is now communicating with all the waters of the earth. So the sacredness and the healing properties of this water is now being transferred as all the water becomes one. And now just take that scoop of water and taste it. Bring it to your lips. It has a sweetness that you have never tasted before. And one of those drops of water is now being inserted into your heart. Any time that you would like to access it, just touch your heart and the drops will come, and you can put them into the water that you bathe in, the water that you drink, the food that you are cooking, and the sacredness and the healing will once again permeate every aspect of your being. So we are in deep gratitude as we now just sit up on our rocks, our flat rocks, and the sun is drying us. And just with a thought, we find ourselves back in that beautiful basket, Gaia's basket, with the branches overhead. And the lion is taking us again down the steps, slowly and carefully down the steps, further down. And with each step that we go down, our DNA is changing so that we have these changes. And the old blueprint is being taken out and the new blueprint is being put in. And know that our healing capacities as we send light and love to another has now increased because of this. And we are still going down, down through the portals, down and down, coming now into your own room where you're sitting or lying down. And start to feel where you're sitting or lying down. Start to feel your arms and your legs. Take a red cord from your heart and let it go into Gaia, because we are of the earth and we are always connected. And know that you are still connected to the heavenly realms at all times. And when you feel ready, just take some breaths. Breathe in through your heart. Breathe out through your heart. Breathe in through your heart. Breathe out through your heart. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, or perhaps you would like to stay in this sacred space. And know that when you drink your water, it is infused with the sacred healing water of Gaia. And we are in deep gratitude. And she is smiling and sending us kisses and telling us that she's quite proud of us. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't wait to drink my water tonight. So next month it's the second one. August 13th, and I hope to see you all there. I know it's still summer break for some. So I love you all. And thank you, Gaia. You're just like amazing. Just amazing.